I can't stand when somebody try to throw rocks and then hide their hand. Or when they trying to do something to you and they get mad when you do something back to them. I knew it was you the whole time. So I'm gonna tell y'all a story about this time where I almost got fired from my job. Now, if you've been watching me for a long time, you know I have this love-hate relationship with my job for real. And y'all, it's not the job, it's the people. It really is the people, but whatever. You know how you have work friends or whatever. And I had ended up becoming friends with this girl or whatever, and we just gonna name her number 2 for this video's sake. This was my bitch. I really did fuck with her, but I fuck with everybody that I become cool with because I don't be having no ill intention with people. People just all of a sudden feel like, oh, well, case of this, case of that, and then they be end up, not liking me, which I don't be giving a damn because now it just give me good stories to tell y'all. So a couple of years ago, I had met this girl number 2 or whatever. Y'all, when I first met her, I'm like, damn, she pretty or whatever. And when I tell y'all, the bitch body was bad. I'm talking about bad. Like everything was in place. And y'all just found out a few months ago that it was a BBL, but I am not hating. That bitch body was bad. Like for real. Like it looked good. But anyway, I had already knew number 2 boyfriend. And it's like, I knew him because he was already working at the job or whatever once before, and he used to ask me to put him on bitches and this and that. So as I'm telling y'all, they used to have like a whole bunch of complications in their relationship, this and that. So when me and her became friends, I was dating 2 niggas at the time. So I'm just venting to her like, I think these niggas playing with me, this is that, da da da. So she'll vent to me about her boyfriend. I'd be like, oh hell nah, girl, you need to get your get back. You need to get your get back. Let's introduce one of our managers or whatever named Kiki. Now Kiki was finna get married to his college sweetheart. But you know how niggas is. I can't stand y'all for real. I can't stand y'all niggas. But anyway, he was still flirting with bitches at work. Number 2 had ran across his radar. And so, like, I'm telling y'all, number 2 battle was bad. Because every time that he would see her, he would be like, damn, like, And she'll be like, what? Like what it is. Like she'll just show that ass off or whatever. And he'll be like, stop, because I'll bite you. So it was just a whole little situation between them two. They never really did anything as far as I know or whatever, because I guess he was trying to be committed to his wife, but like I said, this motherfucker was fucking with people in the fucking job. Okay? I'm just being honest. He had ended up getting married or whatever, which we all knew that he was gonna get married eventually or whatever. Number 2 didn't like that shit. So she would always be like, no, I'm not interested in him for real. I don't like him like that. It ain't nothing. So we had this other manager or whatever, y'all. Now this bitch was a stud, and when I tell y'all, everybody will literally tell you the same thing. Like she cool as fuck when you first meet her, but then she'll just switch up on your ass or this isn't that and da da da. So we had first met her, she was just like, oh nah, we cool, until I gotta do my job or whatever. And one thing about me, y'all, I just feel like, don't become cool with me and then try to put my job at fucking risk. Like that's weird as fuck. What had happened was she was cool as fuck when we had first met her and stuff like that. So it's me, 2, and then we're gonna name the other manager 25. So like we all cool and shit and this and that. So we getting off work early and stuff like that. And so me and number 2 would be like, bitch, let's go to this restaurant, and get us a drink. So that's what me and number 2 used to always do, like, go get drunk on our little lunch break. And then after that, we'll be like, bitch, let's get us a bottle. Like, we'll just turn the fuck up. But when she started fucking with 25, 25 would be like, oh, y'all ain't got to spend y'all money on no bottle. Like, I'll bring y'all a bottle or whatever. She was like, what you drink? I'm like, tequila. She told me, And so she had asked number 2. She told me some Hennessy. She like, okay, yeah, I'm just going to bring y'all some Hennessy.
Damn, they got the Hennessy! Oh, fuck! They got the Hennessy!
Oh, bitch, we would be fucked up. Like, fucked up. I don't know if y'all ever got drunk at work before. Latest fucking times of my fucking life. I'm trying to tell y'all, we used to be at work having a good time. Now, our job is pretty much repetitive, so it don't take much. Like, it don't take much for us to have a good time up in that thing. So, number 25 just started being like, I got y'all on lunch. So, bitch, all this shit going on. And so, we at work, like, drunk all the time. So, now people starting to notice, like, I used to hang with this other girl named Craterface. Now, Craterface, like, bitch, y'all is drunk. Like, y'all are drunk or whatever. So I'd be like, bitch, you could come with us on lunch. Then there was another girl hanging, coming around, like, y'all be lit. So we were just like, you could come with us. So me and number 2 set this shit out for real. We used to have us a good fucking time at work. Fast forward to what happened when they was getting ready to fire me or whatever, because all this other shit is irrelevant. I kind of got other stories on my channel about these people, but I don't even feel like going back and going through that shit again. So as me and number two relationship is like progressing or whatever, I think she started fucking with number 25 around this time or whatever. But you know, I'm not no ass kisser, so people just started reaching like, you know, Keisha this, Keisha that, Keisha this, Keisha that. And so I was just like, but you asked me a question, did you not want the truth? And I guess I will offend people, and I don't be giving a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't be caring. Number two had got mad at me on some shit, and it was just weird. So now number two coming to work, and she not speaking to me and shit like that. Okay, cool. Like, bitch, you're weird. Now you just my best friend last week, and the week before that, like it was just me and you. Now you want to spread your love? You want to be with everybody else? Anyway, so she talking shit like she basically speaking to everybody around me, but trying not to speak directly to me, but you looking me dead in my face. Okay, weird hoe. I got you. Really don't be caring. Like I tell y'all, I have main character energy really, really bad. Like if somebody trying to avoid speaking to me or being around me, you're just as weird as the next bitch because the fuck? Me and number two started having a little racket relationship and stuff like that. So I'm like, oh well, I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. Like I come to work, get my money, and I go home. Let's just fast forward to I got a story on my channel where I said she had ran up on me or something like that. Like, bitch ran up on me like she wanted to fight. Now, y'all, I really don't like fighting. I really think I'm too grown for that shit. But I'm not finna let no bitch disrespect me or put their fucking hands on me. I just think that's a little excessive. Like, why the fuck would I let you beat me up? Crazy. Yeah, so she had ran up on me or whatever at work or whatever. So she hit me. So I'm like, bitch, just get the fuck out my face for real. Like, I'm not finna hit your ass first because you know we on camera. So get your ass in my face and move around. So y'all, while we arguing this and that, Kiki pull up. Now Kiki like, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Now Kiki don't know that me and number two is having these problems, but 25 know because it's like she was trying to use both of them. And Kiki ain't got to know what me and you got going on, but I'm finna tell 25 everything because if I can wrap 25 around my finger, she gonna do what I ask. So me, her, and Kiki over there talking. He like, what's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with y'all? I'm finna write y'all up. So I was like, I don't give a fuck. Like, bitch ran in my face like she almost got slapped. So she told me, so no. We just friends trying to figure shit out. We just trying to figure it out. Da da da. I'm like, no, the bitch ran up in my face. Like, she's weird. She's weird. So Kiki like, y'all just need to clock out and y'all figure this shit out later. All right. So a couple hours go by and we come back to work. Now she my best fucking friend. Like, Keisha, you need anything? Keisha, you want this? You want to go here? You want to do this? And da da da. Bitch, don't talk to me. I'm still mad. Like, you almost got slapped like 3 hours ago. You better leave me alone. So what's called? We got over that situation and moving on. So now 25 is in our business and this is and that. So I guess she tell 25 like, oh, well, Keisha's throwing problems and Keisha this. Like, she be saying stuff that I don't like. She got this YouTube channel. This to be honest, all these hoes really hang because I got this YouTube channel. And I always tell people like, nobody's watching me for real. So why are you so mad? Number two is talking shit about me to 25. So I guess 25 was like, oh, I got it. So now 25 is acting weird with me and all this other stuff. Yeah, I'm at work or whatever one day and they like, oh yeah, Keisha, they need to see you at the HR desk or whatever. So I'm like, what? HR desk. So I go up there and this is and that. They like, oh yeah, we need to random drug test you. Whoa! Whoa. But I'm telling y'all, bitches are so fake and weird because around this time, me and number two and 25, all of us had kind of like swept all that shit up under the rug. We still getting drunk. We still lit at work. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, I'm drunk. I'm drunk as fuck. And I'm high because, you know, I'm trying to, you know, balance myself out. No. If you don't want to take the drug test right now, we'll just terminate you or whatever. Whoa, bitch, I ain't saying I ain't want to take it. I just want to figure out why this shit just came about. Like, me? You know what I'm saying? I keep the shit on me. I keep it on me. So I play about a lot of shit, y'all. But I don't play about my fucking money. Like, I got to pay my bills at the end of the day. I gonna take the drug test, y'all. And by the grace of God, I passed that. You know what I'm saying? I passed that. Amen. Clock it. Y'all, a couple more months go by and this is and that. So I done told a story on my YouTube channel and this is and that. And I had told y'all one time that it was these other girls that was trying to bully number two, but I don't know what happened with this situation because now these hoes don't like me. I think everybody weird. I do because I didn't even do nothing to these people. I just stand up for myself. That's literally all I gotta do and can do at this point because everybody crazy, and they singing the Keisha song. They singing Keisha this, Keisha that, Keisha this, Keisha that. Basically, that story just went out of control, and everybody was watching it, and then they were just like treating the girl differently and all that stuff. I don't know what had happened. I really don't. Shit is really a blur because Another bitch did some shit to me a couple of months ago. I just can't. I can't. I just think everything is fucking funny, y'all. I just think it's crazy. Yeah, I'm at work or whatever. And so they like, yeah, Keisha, they need to see you at the manager office and da 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 da. So I'm like, what? So they telling me like, oh yeah, you gotta write up for this and this and that. So I'm like, what? That's crazy. Now, y'all, let's introduce this other girl. It's this girl named the Possum. Now, I don't know this girl from a can of paint. Did not know her, never even met the damn girl. I don't even know what her real beef is with me. But as time went on, I started to realize that she was basically friends with 25. So it was like, I guess 25 was sending out an alert to all her friends, like, oh yeah, we just gonna bully Keisha until she quit, or we gonna bully her until she get fired. I don't know what had happened. Whatever had happened between the possum and them, whatever information she had got about me, y'all, this bitch didn't like me from the time she met me. So now it's this team leader at work literally eyeballing me like, every time she see me like, like, you know, she was Glorilla in that bitch. So I'm talking to Craterface, which was my friend at the time. Like, what the fuck wrong with her? She tell me something. I don't know. She is acting weird. I'm like, yeah, it is kind of weird because I don't know the damn girl. Come to find out the bitch didn't like me because of the whole number 2 and 25 situation or whatever. Because now at this point, number 2 just don't want to act like she don't want to fuck with me no more because I made the video. But she was friends with me after I made the video. But a month later, she just all of a sudden stopped talking to me. These bitches cannot think for themselves. I really feel like somebody just got in her head because it ain't like I made a video without your knowledge. I had told you I was going to make that video. And one thing about me, bitch, I'm going to tell my life stories. These hoes are really crazy. I think everybody crazy. Oh, and it's so crazy because I don't think I'm crazy. But if I want to be included with everybody, I might have a couple of screws loose too. But I ain't trying to attack nobody because these hoes don't pressure me that bad. The possum at work or whatever basically like talking crazy and shit to me or whatever. And she just looking at me crazy. So I'm like looking back at her ass crazy like, what's up? Like, problem? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up? What the fuck is you keep looking at? So anyway, yeah, so one day or whatever, I think they were just trying to be petty on some stuff like, oh yeah, we don't want you to work right here. We want you to work somewhere else and da 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 da. I'm like, no. Like, okay, so a week later, I come back to work or whatever. Child, they like, oh yeah, Keisha, they need to see you at the HR desk. All right. So I go to the HR desk or whatever. So they're like, oh yeah, did you cuss a team leader out last week and da 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 da? I'm like, maybe. Bitch, maybe. You know what I'm saying? I don't know which one we talking about. Yeah, the possum said that you had said this is and that. I'm like, the possum? You talking about roadkill? Okay. This how I know bitches be watching my channel because I had said something about the possum never getting her hair done. This bitch came to work with her motherfucking shit pursed out the next day. Weird, because you never got that shit done before. I'm like, I ain't even gonna press this situation because I did cuss her ass out. Okay, I'm doing my job, this and that. Come back to work next week, y'all. They like, oh yeah, Keisha, they want to see you at the HR desk.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, they playing with me for real. I'm like, no, I'm not going to the HR desk. They was like, oh yeah, it's serious. They like, oh yeah, they said that you got written up or something like that. And da, da, da. These hoes working some shit behind my goddamn back. And when I tell y'all, I be having main character energy because this shit did not bother me. Like, I was upset, but I could not let them know that I was being bothered by the situation. All right. So another week go by and this is and that, y'all. So now they telling me like, okay, so they need to see you in the manager's office. Oh my God! Wow! So I'm like, who wrote me up? So they're like, oh yeah, we can't tell you who wrote you up and da da da. I'm like, who wrote me up?
We'll take a 5-minute recess. Well then y'all better focus because I want order.
Because if you get so many write-ups, of course you out the door. So I'm finna fight this shit, y'all. Now at this point, I'm writing everybody's name down. I got your name, and I got your name, your name, your name, your name, your name. Everybody that want to be included, I got y'all. I do. So they telling me that Meatball wrote me up. So I'm like, Meatball? So at this point, I need to go confront Meatball. So I don't even know Meatball. He just coming in, bitch, trying to do somebody else's dirty work. So I'm talking to Meatball like, so what did I do to you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't even know you. So he looking it up. He like, yeah, somebody told me to write you up because of this, and that, da da da. So I'm being nosy. I'm inside his fucking laptop like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck is talking shit about me? It was number 25. Like, number 25 just was going on and on and on. Like, right, Keisha up for this. 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 Now, mind you, 25 still call herself speaking to me. Number 2 still being weird, but she's speaking to me sometimes too. But at the same time, y'all hoes telling other people to write me up. Like, y'all crazy. Y'all are crazy. So when I went to go confront Meatball, he was talking to Uncle Clifford at the time. So him and Uncle Clifford just over there like, oh, well, this is the policy and this is the policy. No, the fuck it ain't the policy, bitch. Y'all doing too fucking much, and then y'all finna get in trouble for a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because they wrote me up on a day that I wasn't even at work, y'all. And that was their first mistake. Well, their first mistake was writing me up in the first place, but their last final mistake was the fact that I had like proof on their ass. I'm on the phone with my lawyer. You know, let me tell you about the situation and what you think about it. Let me talk to the head person in charge. Like, I call corporate on all of y'all because y'all, I'm telling y'all, I'm writing everybody's name down. I'm taking pictures of everything that I'm writing down. If I gotta like, if I get written up, let me see it. Let me see it. Because I'm not signing shit. I ain't signing no fucking write-ups, but it was always, well, in case you did this, in case you did that. No, let me see it. Let me see it and what the date say. You know what I'm saying? At this point, I'm talking to the head person in charge or whatever. And I'm like, you know, this is looking bad for y'all. So on my day off or whatever, I took the whole day off because I didn't care. But I went up to my job and I was there early, y'all. And I sat up there for 4-5 hours until the head person saw me. So I'm like, yeah, you don't do nothing about this. I already know where I'm going with this after this or whatever. Or like, that's crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because at this point, I'm being bullied and I'm being harassed. Like, it's too many people for me to want to fight back. So I'm giving him everybody's name. Yeah, Meatball did this because of Uncle Clifford co-signed, because 25 said so, because number 2 pillow talking to her, they fucking this shit. Da, 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 da. So everybody abusing their authority, and I'm going in. Do you hear me? Y'all, a couple more weeks go by now. I don't hear nothing else. I ain't getting written up no more. But I come across this damn girl. I don't know what the fuck this bitch problem is, because you don't like me and I don't like you. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it worked out in my favor and hers in a way. We run across each other and she want to fight. Anyway, long story short, I'm going to have to give y'all no story on that. It had ended up leading to me getting suspended. And now everybody like, oh yeah, she's suspended because of her YouTube channel. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm still making these videos and y'all still don't like me. Like I said, I'll give you another detailed story on that when I get the time for it, probably next week. I don't know. Stay tuned for it. 2 weeks off at home. It was cool. Y'all, when I tell you favor ain't fair, I'm not going to go into too much because, you know, I want to get ahead of myself. But one thing I can say, God do not play about me. He don't. So that's why I say it worked out for me and the damn girl for real, because, bitch, I gave you 2 weeks off like you gave me 2 weeks off. When I get back to work, y'all, everybody that I had listed got transferred. They got fired. Or they quit. So I didn't even have to deal with them people no more. Like at all. Like I don't see them. I don't do, you know what I'm saying? But everybody's still singing the Keisha song. You know what I'm saying? They still saying Keisha this, Keisha that, Keisha this, Keisha that, Keisha that, Keisha this, Keisha that. Keisha, 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 Keisha! They still singing my name, y'all, and I love it. I do. These folks do not like me. They don't even know how happy they make me. I come home, have me a glass of wine, toast to the occasion. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So after all this shit had went down or whatever, why the girl end up texting me? Like literally, I guess she was drunk. She was crying on the phone. I miss you. I'm sorry all this happened between us and da 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 da. I'm like, girl, it's too late now. I still got the text messages and shit because she was literally like, we need to figure out what we went wrong at. It's like, bro, like you literally got you a little pussy and started acting weird. Like, I don't like that. I don't like when anybody start acting weird with me for real. I turn up on anybody. I don't give a fuck who you are. And then just like people be like, oh, that's your best friend. That's your best friend. No, the fuck that bitch ain't my best friend. Yeah, I told her we'll talk about it and stuff like that, but she had started getting too weird after that because, like I said, 25 and them had already made their mind up. They ain't like me no more. And like I said, everybody started this cult. Other people started joining it and shit. People that I thought I was cool with for real, that should have just stayed the fuck out of it. I don't care no more though. But what they say, long with the trash, take itself out. These hoes cannot fuck with me. I think they would really be eating them up the most. And I don't like to be like that because I feel like everybody need to, get over on their job in some way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because the rules they really do be having in place, it's like, no, I'm not doing all of that. Like, I wouldn't say they lost their job because our job really is a good job. Like, they just placed them elsewhere. Don't be trying to abuse your authority with me, boo. Make sure y'all like, comment, share this video, subscribe to the channel. I love y'all.
Let's go! Drop it down low. Drop it down low.